Yeah, you can have Miss Raina mute and turn off her camera, and you can turn yours off really quick.
Okay, Miss Raina, can you mute yourself and turn off your camera until we're ready for you?
Well, this should be interesting.
Marcella, are you going to second chair in case I need you?
Yeah, I'll stay over here.
Thank you.
Miss Shepherd, when we're done here, we'll have to go back to the other Zoom though, okay? Because it'll be. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Miss Shepherd.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is cause number 2019-37144 in the interest of Lathan and Jackson Guyton. All parties, where's Guyton? Oh, Miss Shepherd. Okay, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Brianna Shepherd, and I am Lathan and Jackson's mom.
All right, and for the state?
Marcella Turner.
Okay, I got Gomez. Oh, here it is. Okay. Court will note that the non-custodial parent, father is Dominique Fitzgerald Guyton. Mr. Guyton was served on January 14th, 2021 at 5:38 p.m. at 2447 Falls Church Drive in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he's not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And this is a straight no answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Default.
I'm so sorry. He has filed an answer, and his attorney made an appearance back in March, but she signed the reset for today regarding today's trial setting after she requested that reset.
Well, let me see. Hold on. He filed an answer but didn't appear. Is that what you're saying?
He filed an answer, and his attorney appeared on his behalf March.
Sandy Mercer.
Yes.
All right. And where's she?
She did not appear today, nor did Mr. Guyton appear. And so the state is asking to proceed forward with default as she was noticed of today's court setting, and it's her responsibility and obligation to notify her client of all future court dates.
All right. We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. At the time, the state would ask that the court take official notice of the prior court order signed by this court on May 31st of 2019, where Mr. Guyton was not ordered to pay child support due to the custodial parent opting out of services at that time, and was ordered to pay $38 in cash medical support beginning June 1st of 2019.
All right.
At this time, the state would like to call Miss Shepherd. What are the names of the two children before the court today?
Our oldest kid is Lathan Guyton, and our second kid is Jackson Guyton.
And in regards to Jackson, were you sexually involved with anyone else other than Mr. Guyton at the time of Jackson's conception?
No, I was not.
And are you currently married?
No, ma'am, I'm not married.
And have you ever been married?
I've never been married. No, ma'am.
And is there any possibility that anyone else other than Mr. Guyton could be the father of Jackson Guyton?
No possibility. No.
And are you asking this court to establish a parental relationship between Mr. Guyton and Jackson Guyton?
No. But-
Okay, so let me ask
Okay,
this court to
but
order Mr.
Dominique is
father
Jackson's
of Jackson.
dad.
And have there ever been any family violence incidents to occur between Mr. Guyton?
Yes, when I was pregnant with Jackson, Dominique kicked down my door.
Okay. When did that take place? Do you recall the month and the year that happened?
Yes, that took place in November of 2019.
Okay. And has Mr. Guyton, outside of that incident, have there been incidents of him being violent with you or the children?
With me when I was pregnant with Lathan, that was before we knew I was pregnant. We had an incident in the car and at my then apartment.
Okay. And what happened?
So we were arguing, and he jerked me up and ripped my shirt when I was pregnant with Lathan.
Does Mr. Guyton currently know where you live?
Mr. Guy does not know where I live at, no.
And if Mr. Guyton were to gain access to your address, do you feel that that could possibly place you or the children in harm's way and cause abuse or harassment?
Yes,
And are you asking this court to order a non-disclosure as to your address due to the family violence issues that you just testified to?
yes, please.
And are you also asking this court to appoint you as the managing conservator who determines where the child Jackson resides within Harris or any of the surrounding counties and appoint Mr. Guyton as the possessory conservator?
Yes,
And to your knowledge, does Mr. Guyton have any other children other than your two children?
yes, he has two other children.
And are they both under the age of 18?
Yes, they are.
And do either one of those children live with Mr. Guyton?
No,
And does Mr. Guyton have a child support obligation for any of the children to your knowledge?
yes,
Okay, is it for both children? Knowledge?
my knowledge, it's only for his first daughter, his first one, which is his daughter.
And so you discussed today that we found that Mr. Guyton has for his
You're
children,
breaking up,
correct?
Turner. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I said, and you had an opportunity to discuss with myself today regarding two separate child support obligations for both of those children. Is that correct?
Can you hear her, Miss Shepherd?
No, all I heard was sorry.
All right. Yeah. No. I can't either. You're breaking up badly. In fact, you're freezing. On and
Okay.
off. Try it
Really?
again.
Okay.
You're
Can
frozen
you
right
now?
now. You're frozen right now. Every other second, you're freezing. Like somebody's taking a picture, a snapshot of you 1 second after the other, but there's no coordinated movement.
Okay. I'm going to. What about now?
That sounds better now.
Yeah, that's better now.
Let me try to
Nope.
break
Nope.
again.
No.
Search chat box. I'm gonna log out, log back in. Can y'all hear me? No, you can't hear me.
No, you said something about chat box. That's all. That's all we heard.
Oh, just call in. I'll just call in.
All right.
Okay, I'll just call in, Your Honor.
All right. Do you want me to recess this or you want me to hold on while you're calling?
I'll call in. Give me a minute. I've got a number right here.
I didn't hear that last part. You'll call in right now?
I will.
No comprendo.
Tell her.
Judge, this is Sharma. I'm sending her the phone number to call in right now.
All right. Is that a fire alarm or something that's chirping? Or was this,
Oh God, it
was this
is.
in my something's chirping? You seem to be not freezing up right now. You want to unmute yourself, Turner?
Can you hear me
No,
now?
no. Still bad. Does somebody have a fire alarm that's needs the new battery? I keep hearing a chirping sound. No.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up here. How do I? This is gonna be weird. Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
We
Yes,
can
I'm
hear you
here.
now. All right, we
This
can
is gonna
hear
be
you.
really weird. Okay. And that was my fire alarm. I do need a new battery.
All right.
All right. So, Miss Shepherd, and you had an opportunity to discuss with myself that we were able to find 2 child support obligations for those 2 children that Mr. Guyton has outside of your 2 children. Is that correct?
Yes, you did tell me about a second one. Yes.
And are you asking this court to enter a modified possession access schedule for Jackson Liam Guyton? And at the conclusion of that modified schedule, it will then revert to the standard possession and access schedule?
Yes.
And you understand what that entails? We had
Yes,
an
ma'am.
opportunity to talk
We went-
about that today.
Yes, it'll be into phases if he does them, type thing. Yeah, we went over it.
And are you also asking this court to order that the exchange of the child take place at Mi Rancho Mexican Grill, located at 4801 Wilson Road, Suite 800?
Yes.
Okay. And is that where you guys have previously been exchanging the children or doing visitations?
Yes.
And in regards to Mr. Guyton's employment, to your knowledge, is he currently employed?
Yes, he is employed.
And do you know where Mr. Guyton works and what he does?
I do. He do you want me to state it?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, so he is a truck driver and he works at Service Right Transportation on Old Umber Road.
Okay. And to your knowledge, how long has he worked there?
So he was hired probably a month before I had Jackson. So Jackson was born in June. So he should have been there for a year now.
A year now?
Yeah, it should be a year now.
And do you know how much Mr. Guyton makes at that employer?
Yes, I do know how much he makes at their employer.
How much does he make?
So on average, he makes about $1,300 a week.
Okay. And how do you know that?
So I have a text message from Mr. Guyton where he told me how much he makes, and also we did a couple visitations at his home, and he had bank statements laying out, and I took a peek and I seen there how much he makes.
And did you bring any proof of that with you today?
I didn't.
Okay. And you had an opportunity to discuss that we were unable to pull any wage information for Mr. Guyton. Is that correct?
Unfortunately, yes.
And the understanding was, and you asked for a hearing regarding at least the child support to see if the court would be willing to accept your testimony as to his income. Is that also correct?
That is correct. I did not agree with setting the order at 725 when I have the knowledge that he makes more than that and he is employed.
Okay. And you understand that the order that we did today, the child support would have been based off of a minimum wage presumption. So I'm not for sure where the 725 amount came from, but we were looking to set it off of the minimum wage presumption, correct?
Right.
Okay. And do these two children have access to private medical or dental insurance through your employer right now?
Yes.
And how much is it for the two children per month for the medical insurance?
For the two children, medical and dental and vision, I pay $70 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Just for them.
And so the amount that you discussed with the child support officer for the reimbursement was $152 for the medical support reimbursement. Is that correct?
Right. When she did the numbers, that's what she came out with. Yes.
Okay. And are you asking this court to order that you continue to cover the medical and dental insurance for these two children, and based off of whatever the child support amount is, for the court to order you cash medical reimbursement at least up until 9% of Mr. Guyton's gross income?
Yes.
Okay. And since Jackson's birth, have you and Mr. Guyton ever lived together?
No.
And has Mr. Guyton provided financially for Jackson since his birth?
No.
And are you requesting retroactive child support, Judge? I'm sorry, retroactive child support today?
Yes, I am.
And in regard,
hold on a minute. Let me interrupt here. Miss Shepherd, is he a long haul truck driver?
Yes.
Okay, so does he own his own truck?
He does not. He's a company driver.
Okay, he's got to pay for his expenses, his gas, his oil,
his food, yeah.
his all the truck expenses and so forth.
Yes.
All right, so I can't make a determination on how much his net income is without more information. Now, if you want to reset this matter so the state can look into it and see if they can't come up with something that's some figure where we can determine the amount of child support. If it's going to be more than minimum wage, we can do that. But I can't make a determination of how much his child support should be here other than on minimum wage because we don't have any information other than what you say. Again, I don't know how much his expenses are out of that $1,300 a week, or
Well, the company pays for the fuel. I mean, he has to pay for the food, the shower, and whatnot. But I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
I still don't know.
yeah.
So I'm not going to hear this case today.
Your Honor, at the very least, could we request a temporary order based off of minimum wage, and then we can try to see if we can find some other additional information as to the income?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. And so if I could proceed forward with the guideline minimum wage amount for the child support, which would be $227,
Okay.
with the cash medical support amount of I'm going to hold on the cash medical support. I'd like to reserve that for final hearing as well. We'll just set the temporary child support if the court will allow that.
All right.
And that will actually be all, Your Honor. The other issues as far as the retroactive child support and medical and dental support, as well as the finding on the arrears from the prior order, we would ask to reserve that issue as well for final hearing. And I actually have one correction as to the guideline amount. Without the cash medical support amount in there, the guideline amount would actually be $235 a month.
All right. So this is going to be a temporary default order establishing the parent-child relationship and modification, no, of child support.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor. That's all.
All right. We're going to have to then settle on this. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I got this messed up. All right, then the default temporary order in the suit establishing the parent-child relationship, suit for modification and confirmation of support obligation is approved. At this point, when do you want to set the final hearing for?
Your Honor, could we set it out for August? Let me see here. I gotta see what my date. Can we reset it for August 26th of 2021?
All right, the final hearing is set for August 26, 2021.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let me be excused.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Shepherd, if you could call into the other Zoom for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I gotta go back to the other one. I gotta find the number.
All right, this is not a good order anyway. Ms. Sharma, are you doing the next hearing?
Yes, Judge, I am.
All right, Ms. Reyna, please unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, this is cause number 211. I'm sorry, 2011-28531 in the interest of Abigail and Penelope Gomez. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. And witnesses, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Yes, I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Jessica Reyna, and I am the mother.
All right, for the state.
Kavita Sharma for the state.
All right, the court will note that Jack Nelson Gomez is the non-custodial parent father in this matter. And he was personally served on January 7th, 2021 at 1 p.m. at 8007 Avenue B in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he has not filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma? Has not filed an answer or made an appearance?
That is correct, Judge Longoria.
All right, let's proceed then with the default.
Okay, sure. The state would like to call Miss Jessica Reyna.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Reyna, are you the mother of Penelope and Abigail Gomez?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and Abigail Gomez is how old?
She's 10.
And you had a prior order establishing paternity between Abigail and Mr. Gomez, is that correct?
Yes,
And then Penelope was born after that order was established, correct?
yes.
In relation to Abigail, I'm sorry, in relation to Penelope, did you have any intimate relations with anyone else who could possibly be the father at the time of conception?
No,
Okay. Um, are you married?
no,
Have you ever been married?
no,
And are you asking the court to establish a parent-child relationship between Mr. Gomez and Penelope?
yes,
As far as conservatorship, the original order stated that you were going to be the managing conservator and Mr. Gomez as possessory conservator. Are you asking the court to keep that the same with Penelope?
yes,
And are you asking the court to keep the standard possession order between Mr. Gomez and the children?
yes.
Does Mr. Gomez currently see the children?
Yes.
Okay. How often does he see the children?
Recently he's seen them every other weekend for the last couple of months. Before that, he went months without seeing them. It's pretty random when he comes in and out. Usually he'll see them every other week for about 3 months, and then we don't hear from him for 5 or 6 months.
Okay. And in the prior order, you were not restricted to Harris County as far as maintaining a residence for the children. Are you asking the judge to do that, keep that order the same in regards to Penelope as well?
Yes,
Okay. As far as retro child support, are you asking the judge to order retro child support in the amount of $14,058 for the last
yes,
4 years?
yes.
Okay. Judge, may I pass this witness and call Mr. Arnold Barrera, please?
All right. Okay.
Mr. Barrera, can you state where you're employed
Office of the Attorney General,
and what is your position there?
Child Support Officer,
And what is the nature of your responsibilities and duties as a child support officer?
conduct investigations on calculating child support and retroactive child support.
Have you received any special training to calculate child support in compliance with the Texas Family Code?
Yes,
And have you calculated child support in this matter?
yes, I have.
Can you please share your calculations with the court?
Calculated his monthly gross income. Oh, I'm sorry. Monthly gross income is $1,733.33. Giving him credit for taxes and healthcare. His net income is $1,453.99. Child support should be $363. Medical support should be $78.
Okay, thank you. Um,
Now, have you calculated the retroactive child support?
Retroactive child support was also calculated from May of 2016 to present. Total retroactive child support comes out to be $14,058 with a payout of $120 per month beginning June 1st.
Okay. Ms. Sharma?
Judge, I have no further questions for Mr. Burrow. May he be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
And Judge, I'd like to recall Miss Reyna.
Okay.
Miss Reyna, are you asking the judge to confirm the retroactive child support judgment of $14,000 and have Mr. Gomez be ordered to pay $120 a month beginning June 1?
Yes.
And as far as medical support, health insurance, how are the children covered?
They're covered through Medicaid.
And are you asking the court to order Mr. Gomez to reimburse the state at $78 a month for the Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. And are you asking the court to order Mr. Gomez to pay you the child support of $363 a month beginning June 1, 2021?
Yes.
Okay. And do you understand that the court can order Mr. Gomez to pay court costs as billed, correct?
Yes.
And Judge, I don't think I have any other questions for Ms. Gomez. I mean, sorry, Ms. Rain. I think I covered everything.
All right, court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Ms. Reyna,
Thank
you're
you.
free to go. If you signed the order already, you do not have to come back.
Okay. Thank you.